Alright guys, so Hubby Pornstar is back, and hopefully this will be a short video, but this is about the ongoing psyop about loving yourself. Like, you have these big, fat people, both men and women, that have not accomplished one single thing of note in their shit lives, Yet they parade around saying, we love ourselves, we love ourselves, we love ourselves for who we are, we love ourselves for, So you could have a fat and obese person, and, they're too lazy to get in shape. So they'll be like, we love ourselves, we have a different body type, or we have, whatever the excuse is. We can't do this or we can't do that due to XYZ reason. Uh, those that actually do something, like yours truly, are called narcissists, psychopaths, and not just me. I mean, anybody that actually breaks out of the mold does something different. You do something different, you're a narcissist, you're abusive, you're a psychopath, you're a misogynist, and I've covered this in videos before. When you debate it with people and you ask them answers and you pose them questions, why? you know, people that are trolling. We recently had to enable bot attack modes, and a lot of those guys are not bots. They're actual people that are trying to DDoS the websites, and because it's getting bigger, and there's a lot of content. Uh, they'll say, we're just posting comments and all that, and those comments will come right after you post videos. Then you tell them there's only two ways. First of all, there's no such thing as coincidence. You watched Hubby Pornstar. You just don't want to mention him, like no one wants to mention Donald Trump because he's politically incorrect, and because of the backlash you'll get. Oh, how dare you associate with a guy like that? Privately, they watch everything, and that's fine. I make a lot of money off of that profit roll. Uh, and then you ask them, you explain to them why there's no such thing as coincidence in life, Sidney Sheldon, Doomsday Conspiracy. If you see the same car following you twice, if you see the same license plate, Jason Bourne, and then, cover your ass. Something is up. It doesn't mean you're in danger or whatever. That was just story there, but things happen for a reason. And so you post a video, you talk about AI and stuff in the video, and then you have some nut job who knows fuck all about AI. You ask him what he knows, he won't reply. You ask him, and he'll post some. It's kind of like a lot of guys say, and I say it too. They watch the videos. A lot of guys will watch my videos, and then they'll take something from it, which they can use for themselves. It happens. But the hypocrisy comes into play when you don't name those people. Oh, some person, that person. Well, we all know who that person is. You got a name, and oh no, I watched it somewhere else. I did that. But then, okay, how did that comment come right after I posted that video? They're not going to answer, or they'll Google it or some bullshit. I mean, but yeah, and it's these type of people that keep parading around posting comments like, I love myself. And there'll be plenty, on Insta, Twitter, all these social media apps, and I'm fat, ugly, and out of shape, but I like myself. Now, you can't control ugly, that you can't control. So you can't control a lot of things, like where you're born, ugly. Well, what you can control is the effort you put in to change your life. The effort. I mean, people whine about, quite literally, over the past 3 weeks or so, as this thing is constantly growing, I haven't slept more than 4 hours a night. In those 4 hours, I keep waking up and checking my phone, replying to emails, and, because, it's an ongoing thing. And you can control the effort. Oh, it's not required. Well, if it's not required, you're going to be a loser forever. I mean, it's a simple binary choice. Either you break out of the system or you remain a loser, But loving yourself, versus focusing upon yourself, there's a difference. When you focus upon yourself, you do all the things that I keep writing about, talking about. You address your weak points mentally, physically, in every way, financially, whatever it is. And so, and you're constantly, looking to get better than the next guy or the next. But if you love yourself, you're going to say, there's always going to be somebody better than me. So you've already accepted defeat. Why would you not want to be the best? I keep asking this question, and people don't answer it. It's like so gay. It's like people have been psyoped to believe being the best, being rich, being, influential status, whatever the hell it is, or being hubby porn star with all his girls and all that is a terrible thing. Why? I mean, emperors of the past did it. People that are in top positions do it. What's wrong with it? That's how the world functions. And that's why I only talk to rich people or poor people, because they're far more sensible and logical. And there's none of this garbage of I love myself. They may focus on themselves, and they do, but they don't. It's like I get comments. Even though I don't pay women, women pay me. I've given you these examples, and. Uh, and yet I keep getting, oh, he pays them, so he does this. But I don't pay them for anything. They come and I accept it. It's that simple. I don't even talk to most of them. In fact, I recently changed my phone number also. I got, quite literally, I mean, uh, so obviously they like something about me, you know. It's the sexy body, it's the X shape, it's the vibe, it's my mentality. We all know that. But my point is this: if you parade around, you're fat, obese, you constantly have health issues, you constantly, it, you're constantly complaining and whining, and you just have such a negative vibe. Like, this is why I get comments on my stuff. Like, I love the vibe, I love the inspirational tone, I love, the energy, it's infectious. Because it's a good, positive, moving ahead kind of thing. But most people, it's like, oh, it's a, mundane, stupid, boring life. And they can change it. They're just too lazy to change it. But loving yourself. What do you love about yourself? I've never said I love myself. Yeah, I say it, but not in that sense. I focus on myself. And even though I'm so sexy, handsome, charming, I still get more girls. I still want to be fitter. I still want to make more money. It's never enough, And when you talk like that, people say, oh, he's greedy, he's a narcissist. What's wrong with being greedy? Can you tell me what's wrong with being greedy? Abundance is a good thing. And you focus upon yourself. You love yourself. You're fat and you're out of shape. Could you tell me what exactly are you? I love, if you were to ask me what I love about myself, I'd give you a laundry list of bullet points 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, And most of those things are things that I've worked to achieve. But the vast majority of people, which is feminists and cucks, I love myself. Okay, well, what do you love? Oh, I can do this. Okay, you love that. You may be able to bench a certain amount or whatever. But here's the question: what are you without your accomplishments? Without something that you've actually done that you love something that's unique. You love something that's different. You buy a product that's unique. You buy an individual, in life that's unique. What would I be? Okay, let me just talk about myself. What would I be If I had no girls, if I had zero money, if I had, I don't know, all the other things, no fitness, if I wasn't interesting, sexy, charming, intelligent, very, very well traveled, well versed with feminism, I can teach you pretty much anything. What would I be without all those things? What am I? Like a gigantic fat ball or blob or a rubber band? I mean, chewing gum? I mean, what am I without all those things? I mean, so when you say you love yourself, you got to have some accomplishments to back it up. You can't just say I'm fat and out of shape and love myself. Versus when you focus upon yourself, truly, you actually get somewhere. You actually improve. And that's what it is. And people that do that are termed narcissists and this, and I don't know. I'd rather be called that than, love myself. Like, I mean, yeah, I love the things I do. I love the things I've accomplished. But what exactly are you without your accomplishments, both man and woman? I mean, what? Like a carcass, a body? I mean, it's all gay psyop, man. Designed to keep you a loser. The next time you read comments like this, uh, you should analyze this and think about what I just said. Because if you love yourself, then you'll accept being fat, lazy, and mediocre. Completely mediocre. In most cases, less than mediocre. And you'll say, oh, I love myself, so it's okay, I can't do X number of, whatever it is, body weight, exercise, girls, money. I love myself the way I am, so, but they don't. I mean, or they wouldn't say it. If you truly love yourself, it's like these guys that parade around calling themselves alphas, and they're really not. I mean, not that I believe in alpha, beta, gamma, and, sigma and all that. It's all classifications, we're all shapes of X and Y. But it's like these guys that parade around, I'm an alpha male. Like, I've never once called myself an alpha. People call me that, yeah, and then I tell them classifications are all, it's X and Y. It's never Z and shades of gray. And it's true if you really deeply analyze, but most people won't. They like something when you ask them, well, hey, you like this? Oh, no, I don't like it. But yet they get triggered by it. I mean, so it's obvious. And it's retarded, man. It's completely retarded, this whole thing of loving yourself. And, if you truly loved yourself, it would show. You won't find one comment in all my social media, all my, websites, all my writing, all my books, all my content, all of it. You won't find I love myself anywhere. I challenge you. I triple dog dare challenge you, and I'll even give you a 50% off coupon off of the site if you can find it even once. Because, I mean, that's gay shit to say, man. I mean, so I work extremely hard to accomplish something, then I do it instantly. I'm thinking, now what next? I mean, that's what I love. The constant battle, the constant war. Then the love my soul, life is not meant to be constant war. Well, buddy, you are in war, whether you admit it or not. I mean, it's always something. That's why they say that. And you can either, quote unquote, love yourself and doom yourself to to a life of mediocrity, or you can take a good, long, hard look at yourself in the mirror and analyze yourself and be honest with yourself and say, hey, I'd like to focus upon myself, X, Y, Z. I need to improve these. He's better than me in these. He's much better. He's worse. That kind of thing. Logical analysis. It's really what gets shit done, man. But of course, this video isn't for losers. It's just for, somebody that wants to win, which, if, even that's looked upon badly these days. Society has gotten so gay. Anyway, don't love yourself. Constantly work upon yourself and focus upon yourself. That's really the way to go. Later.